Good day, November the 1st, the day after Halloween. Well, last night while I was running to the door giving out candies to the kids, I was watching the Great Canadian Bake Off show on TV. And they were making at one point these crepe cakes. And boy, they look good. So I don't know if I'll eat it, but I'm definitely going to make it. So here's the cake I'm going to attempt to make. Looks good, doesn't it? You bet. Anyway, it doesn't seem to be too difficult. It just says to put the ingredients for the crepe batter into a blender. So you need a half a cup of warm water, a cup of milk, 4 eggs, large ones, 4 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter, a cup of all-purpose flour measured perfectly to 1 cup, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and maybe a pinch of salt. So you just put that into a blender in that order and blend it up so it's nice and smooth and everything's well blended. Now the cooking part could be a little tricky, but first of all you need a 9-inch non-stick frying pan. And you need to coat that with just a little dab of butter. Not much, just a little, because remember there's butter in the crepe batter. So you just spread it around a little bit. Get it to a medium heat and then take 3 tablespoons of batter, just 3 tablespoons, and put that into the frying pan when it's at a medium heat and swirl it around a little bit with your hand, get it evenly distributed among the sides of the frying pan. And then wait 30 seconds. Use your thin spatula to flip it over. It'll be lightly browned, and another 30 seconds on that side, and then take it out and put it on some parchment paper or some nice clean countertop, because you're going to make 15 of these with the recipe. 15 of these crepes. So, you got that? No. Okay, here we go. So I put in 3 tablespoons of my batter from my blender mixture in there in the non-stick pan. I'm going to count to 30 steamboats, 30 seconds. Then I'm going to flip it over. Another 30 seconds, done. I'm going to make as many as I can make, maybe 10 of them. So it looks like it's almost ready to flip. That should be close to 30. And if you have a great non-stick pan, it's really easy. If you have one that's a little bit used and worn, it might not be so easy. Okay, 30 seconds. Now, of course, if it's too much batter and you try to flip it after 30 seconds, it won't flip. Pretty good there, Robert. Beach Baby Bob. My father used to call me Beach Baby Bob because Bob's the short form for Robert, and I always liked going to the beach. He thought I was a baby too. 30 seconds, that's pretty good, eh? Yep, nice light brown, not burnt. You don't want to burn it. You'll never win the Great Canadian Bake Off on Wednesday nights at 8 if you burn it. Is that about 30 seconds? Let's see. You'll know. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. 30 seconds done. Here comes number 2. And another one. We just need 3 tablespoons. That's about 3. Yep, you can tell, right? Pretty good, eh? Well, I made the 10 crepes. There they are. And now I'm going to make the cream filling. So I have my little Braun mix master there, thank goodness. To make the cream filling for the crepe cake, I need to begin with 1 12-ounce can of Eagle brand condensed milk. And I need my cream cheese over here, cup of butter, a blender here, and I add the butter to it, which is going to be room temperature. And then I'm going to beat that up until it's nice and creamy. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon at a time of the cream cheese into that mixture until it's creamy. 1 tablespoon at a time, and then I'm going to add a little vanilla, and I'm almost done. Okay, this is what goes in between the crepes. A can of Eagle brand condensed milk. Looks like this. Very sweet. 12 ounce, 14 ounce can of that. You put that in to your mix master here. Then you put in a cup of butter. That's at room temperature. And I used not quite a cup. You beat that together with the condensed milk. And then you add 1 tablespoon at a time some Philadelphia cream cheese. You're supposed to add an 8 ounce container of it, but I just added about half of this Philadelphia cream cheese. It's supposed to be at room temperature too, otherwise it'll be lumpy. And a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of vanilla extract. Vanilla extract, just maybe a teaspoon of that, drop or 2. And it'll look kind of like this. Creamy and sweet. And that goes in between the layers. So I put 1 crepe on the cake dish and about 2 tablespoons of the cream for the inside. No, and I spread it around, and I didn't take it right out to the edge. Remember, we're going to make layers and layers of this. A crepe, cream, a crepe, cream, all the way up. So I don't know what's going to happen here. We'll see. So let's call it a blueberry cream crepe cake. And it wasn't easy, and all the crepes were supposed to be the same size, so it was supposed to stack up. It has to go into the fridge for 6 hours before you serve it. So that's Beach Baby Bob's blueberry cream crepe cake.